Hello everyone, this is RT567 back with another Let's Look At. This time we're looking at the Plague Kingdom Wars, brought to you by Reverie World Studios. There's something I gotta show you about this. You can see the settings here. You can see I'm setting it offline so we don't bother anyone's gameplay experience because we're not playing a full game, we're not gonna have enough time. You can see I set it so we have decent settings, but there's one thing I hate. Resolution. Watch what I set to a lower resolution. Now if I go back in, so essentially windowed mode is also useless because I can barely even see the timer or anything. So I have to use a secondary timer, which means I have to hope that nothing dies and I keep track of it. That's kind of a knock when your options don't work, but what can you do? I did wait 2 updates to see if it would fix and if there's anything else out there. Other than that, it is running smoothly. So here we go. I'll set up a new game. Norwich, not Paris, Orleans, Dover. We got a lot of places we could go. I'll probably just stick with Dover. So it does kind of work out. For me, you can be... Wow, that's a list. Can I actually be the Pope if I wanted to? Well, under the Pope's colors? I think I can. The papacy is there. Castile, France, England, Ireland, Scotland, Burgundy, Austria, Bohemia, Venice, Aragon, Portugal, Granada. You can tell we got a whole lot of choices. I'll stick with a medium AI, I think. And we'll try medium AI on that. Defending. I'll defend, but I'll be red. So red and purple is us. Yellow and orange are... Well, there is none on orange, but we'll have yellow. Time limit will be 30 minutes. We'll go medium. The season will be random. Now, keep an eye on the clock. If the time limit's 30 and we go over and nothing's happened, let me know. Well, I'll probably know. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to load, but watch my cursor. You can see that it is flashing and doing stuff. The yellow-red flash on my cursor does say that we are loading. Waiting, 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 waiting all the time to load this game. But yeah, this took a while to actually load, but it is working. It is doing stuff. I guarantee we're not going to crash. Like I said, this is post-commentary because there is stuff that happened during the audio that I didn't like, so can't really do much about it. You see we are loading. You can see that the bar filled in a little bit, and there we go. We're getting its attention. It's getting done. And here we are in the official game now. Alright. I don't see any resource gatherers. I'm flying kind of blind. I'm not using a tutorial or anything, so you're getting first look, first time playing, first everything. I know nothing about this game. It's my first time looking at it. We're getting a real first experience.
Straighten up your lines there.
And you see our allies have already built something. So let's see what happens when we build a lumber camp. Waiting. Waiting. It's building. It's taking its time. It usually does. RTS games usually take a little bit. I mean, this isn't new. This is set to the time of the Black Plague, so... I should probably get something ready. Might as well. Some defense is better than no defense. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
A new structure
thank
is
you.
ready, my lord.
At least they tell you. But it looks like we can only build on the building plots, so we can't just build anywhere. I'll build the stone mine. Okay, we have 20 people we can put. 600 resources, 480 stone, alright.
Come on, men.
It is running rather smoothly on my end, so... can't really knock it. I am probably going to lose or not do so well because I am still new at this one, and it does take me a little bit to learn. I mean, I'm not the best at learning RTS games, I'm going to be honest with you. And with this just coming out, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, not even. Like, I got the key, and I've been meaning to do this, but between the heat and being sick and working on Danganronpa, this is the first actual day I got to record this. So the 2 updates kind of helped. The updates are, we got... Come on, give me the updates. I do have it open on another tab. Well, give me the whole what's going on. Sometimes you just need to hit the back button.
Orderly with those shafts.
There's some post-launch fixes, which they'll probably need a couple more fixes, at least. And a translation fix.
Men of arrows.
And there was
stand
some
and
stuff that
ready.
was also updated with the translation.
Thy workers have completed
Thy workers
a
have
building.
completed a building. Very nice.
You cannot
Oh,
afford
I'm out of
that,
resources,
sire.
but you can see that I am getting a little bit of resource back. That's useful. Yeah, well, we step up a little bit of a defense because I'm not going to do that. Well, I can tell you that right now with how I'm doing the resources. A little bit about this one is that it takes place during the Black Plague. Which kind of, well, you know, makes sense, right?
A building has been
I think it's
finished,
Black
my lord.
Plague. Double checking resources, making sure everything is correct. Yep. The time of the 100 Years' War, 1347. You take a roll of one of 200 minor lords or kings from the time period,
Orderly
and
with
try
those
to rewrite
shafts.
history by fighting to preserve your empire and prevent the spread of the Black Death across Europe. But yeah, you got two
Thy
main
workers have
things.
completed a
Survive and keep control of your country. And you see, though, it's a lot easier to play than some things, but also some new things. I mean, it's nice that you can just sit there. Like, you don't have to worry about your neutral units that are gathering. You just set your plots and run. It's not too bad, actually. This is actually good. I mean, I can't say I don't like it, because this is actually kind of interesting. I'm enjoying this. It has me interested. You know, walls are kind of important. I think I should invest in them. That's one of the fixes that they did, that there was a set of walls that they changed the wall mechanics for some things because they weren't up to snuff, so if I have it right. But as you can see that, well, it's all just waiting and we're gonna have some fun soon. Now, I chose to put this at the end of Danganronpa, another episode, because Danganronpa was all recorded, and like I said, this was done like 1 or 2 days ago, not even, at the first chance I got to record. So this is just the in-between project as we move to something else. But I spent 2 hours recording today, by the way. And we almost made 0 progress. 2 hours of chatting. But it built a lot of the story up, so can't really be mad.
A new structure
Yeah,
is
new
ready,
structure
my
again.
lord.
Cool. I just don't know if I'm winning or losing, or if I'm doing good or not.
Thy workers have
It
completed
is
the
interesting that
building.
you can actually improve building straight from the building itself. Hey, if it works, right? Come on, build up faster.
Shut her down
now. What's going on? Shut her down, close gates, okay. I really don't have much on to say to the channel. I mean, I posted updates somewhere where you can see them if you really want, but it's one of those things. We will see. You see, we are just moving through. Setting up everything in case the chaos goes on. Building upgrades.
Orderly with those shafts.
Building. Might as well get the stone. Cock-a-doodle-doo to you.
Open her up, lads.
And yeah, the gate's open again. Looks like we're getting a bit of rain. We are. It is raining.
Defend the gates! Once more! Onto
Incoming.
The breach!
Here comes trouble.
Bows bend at your will.
I'm just doing some other stuff as we...
The gate is under attack. Hold
I don't
steady,
have that
or
much
close
to
the
unfortunately
gap with
say.
our bodies dead.
Because right now we're under attack, so you can hear the attack and everything. I've already went over everything, almost everything.
Thou must gather more resources first.
I've let them know somewhere where all the updates are. V3, like I said, isn't going to be
Shut her down.
quick, as
now.
well as it's not going to be a first play. I've already played on my Vita enough, and it's already going to be one of those I need to prep for. There's the old 2 I'm afraid is falling behind. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but I'll do my best to. It might come down to I won't do Force Survivor, because that mode is kind of not helping me. It's one of those modes that it's kicking my ass, okay? But at the same time,
Arrows and bolts.
I have 2 versions of it to play, and 3 is coming.
A building has been finished, my lord.
Thank you for finishing the building. But, yeah, you can tell that we are now getting hammered, but at least the computer's keeping it track.
The attackers waver. How poor.
Now,
are
here's
they?
something
Have
fun.
patience.
This game, when the attackers die, they don't die fully for us. Our team retreats. I don't know if they die or not.
We are alert, sire.
You can see we can choose to attack and all.
Thy troops are attacked, your grace. O war, thou son of hell.
We are alert, sire.
Now, here's something for you. You have to right-click to attack, or you're just going to move. Or not do anything.
What deeds doth await?
That's an oddity.
Knights, to the attack!
You see, I'm going to try to get everything to attack, but it's not going to work. Another part of this game that's a little, still learning. Because unlike Age of Empires, which lets your group out,
Noble steel
the
upon
gates
them.
will not let you out if they are closed.
To it,
And
knights.
if you can't get out, you can't get out. Here's the other problem. You guys see one of my groups
Cry
get
havoc,
completely
sir.
stuck
Its battle comes
at one
unbidden.
point.
Thy enemies perish.
That's another thing that isn't too good. You see, I am building up. I mean, it is building, so can't really get mod. It's doing what it should be. It's playing. And you notice that I am trying to make buildings that will actually help. Just that I don't know which buildings will help. Then again, like, this is the first play and looking at it. I mean, can I recommend it? I definitely don't hate it.
Thy troops are being attacked. Hot coals of
I'd recommend
vengeance
it.
now upon them.
Our patience will achieve more than our force, my lord. Let us withdraw, and mayhap strike later.
I mean, I know I didn't...
Arrows and bolts. Shafts are unleashed.
I'm trying to think.
A new structure is ready, my lord.
Sharp to
I
the
am
point.
trying not to spoil what I need to know to play this, so we're learning about it together.
We are alert, sire.
And they are still
Those
working on
bend at your
stuff.
will. Release the flight.
Apparently it's a team of 3 people that made this game.
Thy workers have
With
completed
one
a
of the...
building.
I don't know if it's all 3 of them are not first language
The
English
enemy has
either.
attacked.
The attackers waver. How poor are they?
So it's
that
not
have
too
patience?
bad. I mean, like I said, they are working on fixing it and everything. I can definitely tell you, this needs a good card. I think I'm running the actual recommended. I'm not sure. No, I'm not. You need... I'm running it with a Core i5 9th generation and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX. I forget which number it is. And this is running nicely. My old computer would have exploded.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds to horse away. My soul's in arms and eager for the
But
fray.
there's also a level editor as well. So you can actually make levels.
Can't do it, sire. Not enough resources.
I have tried, and thank you for that.
What deeds doth await? Knights, to the attack!
Other games this group has released is Medieval Kingdom Wars, Star's End, Kingdom Wars 2 Definitive Edition. So this is, like, I think, their 3rd foray possible. Yeah, it looks like it's their 3rd official. Or is it 4th? Because you can't the original.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord. Thy gleaming sword must out upon them.
And right now, this is releasing for 20. With still being a little early.
Thou knowest we work by wit and not by witchcraft, and our wits demand a retreat for now.
Well, we lost someone for
Stand
temporarily.
ready.
Like I said, they do go back and they do heal up. You can see I can't select that unit, but they are healing. There's the one down there. That's actually pretty good. So there is some differences that make it a lot more interesting than just a clone. I mean, this is very different, but it still has that medieval flair and RTS feel. At the same time, it's different enough to be its own standalone product. I can't say anything bad. It runs, it works.
Men of arrows,
The enemy has
stand
attacked.
ready.
Marry, they will not die well in this.
If anything, the only thing I can say is that because I haven't done the tutorial myself, I'm inexperienced, so I don't know the mechanics that well. But like I said, this is from a blind experience.
Bowman, stand ready.
We are kind of approaching the 30-minute marker. So I don't know if we're going to have the actual, you know, end game happen, or if it's just going to go plague mode at 30. Either way, we've done the 20 minutes that are required of the Let's Look At videos I set as a personal requirement. Unless I beat the game or 20 minutes pass to give it a full episode. We've done it.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord. Thy gleaming sword must out
I do have
upon
to
them.
admit there is a small flaw right now with the whole Let's Look At formula. You see, because when I looked to see if you wanted more,
A new structure
I
is
looked at
ready, my
views,
lord.
likes, comments, and everything. And if it looked above average, I'd go with it. I'd throw it back in the pile as long as I had the interest and the ability to do so.
The attackers waver.
And there's a
How
few
poor
that
are
I
they?
have actually on the upcoming list. Let me find a couple of them that I have listed.
Sure,
Death Fungeon, that's listed in there. That'll be given a comeback to. RP Golf, well, RPG Golf. Trial of the Gauntlet, which is one that was supposed to be in this program, but it kind of got exploded. Galaxy of Pen and Paper, that's another one that was that's in there. They made it. And don't forget, we did the Outpost 9 fully because that was just fun and we got a lot.
We are attacked.
It got a
Trumpet
positive
sounds
response.
to horse away. My soul's in arms and eager for the fray.
And I felt like we could do it. And we did. We're still waiting for episode 2. Which isn't out yet. I don't know if it will be ever out, but if it is, we'll play it. So I want to finish the story.
Bowman, stand ready.
Well, like I said, the last 2, the problem is I can't judge it because YouTube's been messing with the views, so it keeps resetting them. At one point, I had 2 commenters and 1 view. How does that work? Honestly. 2 different people commenting, 1 viewer. And the commenter wasn't me.
To the attack.
And those 70 views that I keep seeing go down to 14 or whatever.
Thy troops are attacked, your grace. A war, thou
It
son
used to
of
be
hell.
14. Guess what?
Reverie, stand by.
Not high enough. 70 was around the average. So
Mounted steel upon them.
it's one of those I don't know what to do right now with it. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the formula for this. All I know is that
Open her
this
up,
place
lad.
is just... Well, you see we're now in trouble. And I think you see one of my units got stuck.
Shut her down, now.
Or will get stuck in a few moments. Dang, they have already leveled up a lot. Come here to us.
Reverie, stand by.
Cry
Steel
havoc, sir.
upon them.
Pitched battle comes
To
unbidden.
the attack.
Oh well. We win, we win, we lose, we lose. If we time out, we time out.
Horsemen, to the attack. Mounted steel upon them.
We'll wait up.
I do, like I did say, I do have the next game planned. I've already recorded 2 hours. After that, I don't know. Around Halloween time is when I'm planning to have Resident Evil 2. Planning things don't go up in, you know, booty. Raina's letting me borrow her copy of Resident Evil 2. The remake.
Let's go.
So I guess you know, we're doing it. That lady has provided us a copy to use. Hype.
Thy troops are being attacked. Hot coals of vengeance now upon them.
We came with great hue and cry. Now must we...
Resources are too low for that, my lord.
And we passed 30 minutes. So in the next 5, if we don't end game, and it goes Plague City.
Thou does not have sufficient resources.
I mean, this is an RTS game at its heart. Pretty solid too. You can see that, yes, our forces are healing and actually we built a little bit more.
Thou must gather more resources first.
I must gather more resources first.
Men ready. Thou knowest we work by wit and not by witchcraft. And
Thy troops
I
are
mean, I'll be
being attacked.
honest.
Hot coals of vengeance
I tried
now
playing
upon them.
Age of Empires 2, the remade one on
let your
Steam
fletching sing.
not on Steam Store, on Microsoft Store, because I had a free pass of gold. The
Rain
game
death
wouldn't
on them.
freaking work.
Release your arrows, lads.
This is played better than the AoE 2 remake. What do I do in this situation?
Rain death on them. Release your arrows, lads.
You can see we are moving. They're now inside too.
Cry havoc, sir.
What
Pitched
deeds
battle
doth
comes
await?
unbidden.
I mean, this is actually going. This is, like I said, actual fun, so can't really be upset or anything. I can recommend it. I mean, you may want to wait a couple patches, maybe not. Don't know. Your choice. And you see our Ts are now actually going back in. You can see our 2 strongest units are returning to the field.
Longbows.
You see they do work.
Thy troops are attacked, your grace. A
And
war,
you can
thou
see that
son
we
of
are
hell.
getting indeed overrun. So yeah. I love when games look like this at the start of the game. We did good, right? Even with a computer ally, at least we held them to that fence. And we've done the best we could. We got a group locked outside.
Thy knights are ready.
And thy knights are ready, but they are stuck.
Noble steel upon them. Knights to the attack.
At the 35 marker, I'm pretty much going to declare it a draw.
Thy soldiers are under
That'll be
attack, my
about
lord.
30 minutes in the
Thy
game.
gleaming sword must
Noble
out
knights,
upon them.
ready thy steeds. What deeds doth await?
Well, you can either choose to attack or defend, so you get to choose if you want to siege or not.
Thy knights are ready.
Just waiting the clock,
What's next?
watching the clock.
Crush 'em.
And that is
We
time.
must retreat and try
30
later,
minutes.
my lord. What wound did ever heal but by degrees?
So, what you saw is what we got. In about 30 minutes, the match hasn't ended.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds to horse away. My soul's in arms and eager for the fray.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. We're learning. There's a campaign, I'll show that off in a few, but it got works. There's a little bit of a help menu for you. We'll check out the help menu a little bit. See if we can start the plague. Raging war, war economy, managing towns. I mean, it does have its stuff. But we've done it. So, with that, time to return to the main menu and check out the last of it. I mean, they really do go all out with this game. With what they have. Waiting, 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 loading, 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 loading. The loading could take some time to get better, but at the same time it's working as it should, so can't be mad. There we go. Campaign, we can check it out real quick. You see, we have our difficulty, we have chill mode, which relaxed game rules and control happiness. Silver Trade Dead Rising DLC turns all the victims of the plague into undead, including your own soldiers, which, well, makes it even worse. Which means now they come after you when they die. They're zombies. Fun. You can choose. I mean, you can choose our campaign. You can choose the Empire and the leader. Some of them have one. Some of them have like 5. Very nice. So yeah. I'm getting the episode here. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and if we have fun, I'll see you on the next one.